Hey everybody, this is sort of on the fly, so bear with me. But I've had several people ask me lately, when are you gonna cook again? Because we really like to see your recipes and stuff. So here I am, again, it's a little bit on the fly, and I don't even have a printout of the recipe, I just have it on my iPad. So if you watch it and you're interested, just give me a shout and I'll send you the recipe. But here's the cool thing. Cooler weather's coming to Southeast Texas, and that makes me really, really happy because cooler weather is a novelty here. So this is cheeseburger soup. Is everybody ready for some soup finally? Maybe we've had a little bit so far, but with 90-degree heat for our high, it's kind of hard to get too excited about soups. So this is cheeseburger soup. It's very healthy. And what I've already done is I've already browned the meat. It's just a pound of lean ground beef. And there is a 1/4 cup of onions in there and 3/4 cup of chopped celery too. So I've already done all that. I've already browned it and whatnot. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna get it to the point of simmering in the sauce pot. And super easy. And y'all, you know, you don't even have to prep a lot of this stuff. You can just go to one of your larger supermarkets like HEB or Kroger, and you can get the onions already diced. You can get the celery already cut up and diced, and everything ready to go. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add this can of the diced tomatoes, and I guess I need to turn the heat on. That's always good. And how is everybody doing on Friday Eve? I mean, just one more day in the week, woohoo. So we had that, and then I'm gonna add a teaspoon of parsley. That's good. And then Worcestershire sauce. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire. Just a little pour and run of the Worcestershire. I don't like to say that, Worcestershire. And then 3 cups, and it says chicken broth, which seems odd to me, but I double checked it just to make sure. So 3 cups of the chicken broth, and I just made this the Norse soup chicken broth. Now again, so much of this stuff you can buy already done, like your broths and stuff in the soup aisle in the grocery store. You can get them pre-made. You don't actually have to make them yourself. And or if you're like me and it's easier to store the little blocks that you do in the microwave and dissolve in the microwave or on the stovetop. That's what I do, but you know, if you know that you don't want to hassle with that, you can make it super easy on yourself. So we're just gonna let this simmer. I've already added a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, so it's got some salt. Oh, and I threw in some cumin too. I don't know why. I just had this. There's something about cumin, I always want to add it, so go figure. That's just me, Texas girl. Cumin seems to go in everything for me. And although I look at the recipe and I think, I don't know why I wanted to put cumin in there, that doesn't really make sense. But we're just gonna let this simmer for about 20 minutes, and then I will come back on and finish it off, because it was gonna finish off with 6 cups of fresh spinach and a little bit of cheese, and it's really good. I made it late last week, and I was like, ooh, this is good soup weather type stuff. So, and it's super, super easy. So I'll be back on in about 20 minutes. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. Back again. So happy about cooler weather. The high tomorrow is gonna be like 72, 73. And about the time I walk, it's supposed to be about 55 degrees. Woo woo, yes. Pretty happy about that. I can actually maybe wear a jacket out while I work out. So, well, not really work out, I just go walk. I love it. So anyway, now we're gonna add the spinach. It's 7 cups of fresh spinach. Okay, so if you can see here, this has been simmering now for 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna start adding in the spinach, and y'all, you know, fresh spinach, it just takes up a lot of space. It's just the way it is. So you gotta ease it in there. So I would have doubled the recipe, but when I saw 7 cups of spinach, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. So I'm just going to kind of work the spinach in here, because you're only going to have it in here for a minute or two. And this isn't all of it. This is like probably 2/3 of it, a little more than half. More. Okay, so 7 cups of spinach. It's a lot, but very healthy. And very inexpensive, I might add, for the most part. One of the things that, and you probably heard me say this before, but one of the things that Mike and I noticed about when everybody was on lockdown during the pandemic, there was only one time we went to the grocery store and people had ransacked through all the produce and bought most of the vegetables and the fruits. And I kind of got mad because I was like, they're not going to eat all that. They're not going to eat those things. They're just going to go bad. But really, the rest of the time, it's funny how all the healthy foods were left in the grocery store. People were shopping in the middle of the aisles. And, you know, too, I started doing these videos just, you know, to show how easy all this really is. And also that this is very inexpensive. So here we have a meal that feeds 4 people. And, okay, if you got some big eaters amongst you, maybe not 4, but some big man eaters. But it serves 4, and it's less than $5 a serving, and it's healthy. So eating healthy is not that expensive if you know where to shop, you know, in the grocery store, and if you're willing to actually prepare the food. Because I heard something recently that the fast foods businesses, their businesses are way up during all this pandemic stuff because people just want to go through the drive-through. But it's really hard at fast food places to find something that is healthy, you know? I mean, you can go to Chick-fil-A and get some grilled chicken nuggets. I'm not sure if McDonald's still is serving their salads or not, but it's hard. And nobody's going to look like $1 million eating off the dollar menu. Just saying. Just be real talk. Okay, so that's done. The spinach is wilted in here. I don't know how well you can see that. It's easier to move the pan than it is to move my camera. So what we're gonna do is just serve it up. You know, you've got tomatoes, ground beef, lean ground beef, celery, onions, spinach. And then we're going to top it off with about 1 ounce of cheese. So, voila! Here is your healthy one and done meal that is a crowd pleaser. Even my son eats this. He loves this. We ate it last week. And it's inexpensive. It's easy. And let me know if you want the recipe for the cheeseburger soup, and I'll send it to you. Y'all take care, have a beautiful weekend, and enjoy the cooler weather that is coming in, because I know I will. Bye.